There's several of you that are at 4, 5, 6 transactions right now pending. What if you maintained the discipline of prospecting as if you had 0 transactions? Sports analogy of this, particularly the wrestling analogy. Years ago, I took jiu-jitsu, which is a form of martial arts that involves a lot of holds and grappling. And a lot of times, if you're evenly matched with someone, that match could end up on the ground, and you might have one person in a hold, and the other person, being trained in how to get out of that hold, is attempting to get out. But neither party, neither opponent, can finish the job because they've just reached the maximum limit of their stamina. And so now it's 2 opponents on the ground in sort of a pause position, one with a hold and one trying to muster up the energy to execute the release from that hold. And either one is sitting there waiting for their stamina to return. Now, how do you elevate? How do you increase your stamina? It's through pushing yourself hard on a frequent basis. It's in seeing adversity and seeing it as a gift and seeing it for strengthening your resolve. The thing that I see over and over again in real estate is this right here. You'll notice somebody commented to me today that I recently did a post. I posted a reel that said something about 3 to 4 months of intense focus can set your career on fire. And that's true. I see it over and over and over again with real estate agents. They get to 4, 5, 6 transactions pending, and then what happens? Come on, guys, what happens? They coast. And the reason that it takes a few years of grind is because they just repeat that pattern over and over and over again until the 3-year mark. What happens at 3 years with 85 to 90% of real estate agents? What happens? They leave the business. Not necessarily because they couldn't get momentum, but because that process is exhausting. Burnout. It's exhausting mentally, emotionally, financially, it's exhausting. Instead, were they to spend, look at it the next time, there's several of you that are at 4, 5, 6 transactions right now pending. What if you maintained the discipline of prospecting as if you had 0 transactions and holding on to that time that you spend invested in that prospecting bucket, right? That's reaching out into the database. What prospecting doesn't look like is sitting your ass back there at the room waiting for a call to come in. That's called order taking. And for the last few years, that's been you could do a thriving business because the market was what? Unrealistically hot. We had unrealistic, once in a lifetime interest rates, and we had strong housing demand. We don't have that right now. And although that might be temporary, you could use the opportunity to really hone your efforts and really hone your skills on prospecting.